Dear students, welcome to our class on diffusion. Uh, Diffusion is generally referred to as molecular diffusion. Molecular diffusion is a very basics. Today's class is basics on diffusion, not advances. Diffusion explains. Diffusion explains the net flux of molecules from a region of high concentration to lower concentration. Diffusion, high concentration to low concentration. The result of diffusion is a gradual mixing of material such that the distribution of molecules is uniform in a fluid, either in water or in air. After the diffusion process is over, the whole medium will become uniform. Since the molecules are still in motion, even if it is uniform, still the molecules are in motion, but an equilibrium has already been reached because of the diffusion. The end result of the molecular diffusion is called dynamic equilibrium. The end, we call it as the dynamic equilibrium. This bit will come in your exam. Now, I try to explain to you two types of diffusions are there. What is the major difference between the two diffusions are there? First one is the molecular diffusion, second one is the eddy diffusion. If I am putting a liquid like this, okay, if I am putting a liquid like this, you see the diffusion is going on here. The diffusion is going on here in both the glasses. Okay, this is the diffusion. This is the diffusion. In both the glasses, the diffusion is going on. However, when I stir it like this, this is the stirred one. You see the difference between these two. This is unstirred one. This is the stirred one. Now, we call it as the molecular diffusion and this we call it as the eddy diffusion. Of course, so many other things are there that we cover in the advanced. This is basics only. Now, see, of the two, what is the molecular diffusion? This is what? This is what? This is the molecular diffusion. Molecular diffusion is the thermal motion of molecules at a temperature above absolute zero. The rate of this motion is a function of temperature, viscosity of fluid, and the size and shape of the particles. Okay, what is eddy diffusion? Simply, the eddy diffusion is eddy diffusion, eddy dispersion, multipath, or turbulent diffusion is any diffusion process by which substances are mixed in the atmosphere or in any fluid system due to eddy motion. That means external energy is involved here. Okay. Now, the concept of turbulence or turbulent flow causes eddy diffusion. Turbulent causes the eddy diffusion. What is the conclusion here? A term refers, of course, eddy diffusion is a term that refers to band broadening caused by diffusion. That's what also we call it as the multi-pathway effects. Of course, this is A is equal to 2 lambda dp, where is lambda is a correction factor for the irregularity of the column mixing. dp is the average particle diameter. So, eddy diffusion is something by which the substances are mixed. Okay, turbulent is the basis for eddy diffusion. Okay, now, so let us go to Fick's law as far as diffusion is concerned. So this is high concentration to low concentration. Before Fick's law we go, just let us see. High concentration to low concentration diffusion, random movement, passive process. Why it is called as a passive process? Because there is no energy involved in the ordinary diffusion. Okay, so this is what. Now let us go to Fick's law of diffusion. Fick's law of diffusion is very interesting. In the year 1855, Adolf Fick described the Fick's law of diffusion. Fick's law essentially states that the rate of diffusion of a gas across a permeable membrane is determined by the rate of diffusion of a gas across a permeable membrane is determined by the chemical nature of the membrane itself, the surface area of the membrane, the partial pressure gradient of the gas across the membrane, and the thickness of the membrane. These are the factors. Now, as far as Fick's law is concerned, J flux is equal to x dc by dx. J flux centimeter square per second, x diffusivity centimeter square per second, dc by dx, as I said, gradient of concentration centimeter cube. Centimeter 1, centimeter cube to centimeter or centimeter minus 4. Now, what is very, very important is here, minus. The minus indicates that J is positive when the movement is down the gradient. J is positive when the movement is down the gradient. This is what. Now, if you see the position X, concentration C, concentration C, position X, this is the gradient, dc by dx, flux J. So this is the flux here, x I have already told, this is the gradient, x is the diffusivity, that's what we call it as the Fick's law of diffusion. So movement is from high concentration to low concentration. Now here I would like to impress upon you very interesting thing that two diffusions are there as far as our agriculture meteorology. We the agriculture meteorologists must know why diffusion. See, let us start from the solar radiation. There is a diffusive solar radiation. What is the diffusive solar radiation? It is coming in the form of rays, waves, or photons, or in any combination mixture. Here we should know diffusive radiation. What is diffusive radiation? For example, diffusive radiation is for light, the diffusivity is proportional to the diffusion length d in centimeters and the speed of the light. X is equal to CD. That's what we call it as the. So, as far as our class today is concerned, I would like to conclude with that diffusion is the gradual, spontaneous movement of one substance from a region of high concentration to lower concentration. Diffusion in liquid and gaseous phases are very, very important for the agriculture meteorologists. In normal circumstances, because of the random movement of the molecules, there will be a net movement of molecules away from the region of high concentration. The rate at which the transfer takes place depends upon number 1, concentration gradient, 2, mean free path, and speeds of the molecules. So this is what I would like to tell you. Thank you very much. May God bless you.